Hello everyone. Welcome back to Lady Show English. Today we're going to talk about something that affects millions of people twice a year, daylight saving time. Have you ever felt tired and confused when the clocks change? Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, we'll learn how to adjust your sleep and feel better faster. Let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with the big question. Why does gaining an hour of sleep make us feel more tired? Every year, when daylight saving time ends, we set our clocks back 1 hour. This sounds like we get extra sleep, right? But many people actually feel worse, not better. Why does this happen? The answer is your circadian rhythm. This is your body's internal clock. It tells you when to sleep and when to wake up. Your circadian rhythm depends on light and darkness. When the sun rises and sets at different times, your body gets confused. It's similar to jet lag, but you don't even leave your home. Let me explain this more clearly. Your body produces a hormone called melatonin. This hormone makes you feel sleepy. When the time changes suddenly, your body still releases melatonin at the old time. That's why you might feel wide awake late at night, but very tired in the morning. Your body needs time to adjust to the new schedule. Okay, now that we know why it happens, let's talk about how long it lasts. Now you might be wondering, how long will I feel this way? Most people need a few days to adjust. However, some people need a week or even longer. Children and teenagers often take more time because their sleep patterns are naturally different from adults. Older adults may also feel the effects more strongly. The good news is that you can help your body adjust faster. The key is consistency and light exposure. Let me share some practical tips with you. Ready for action? Here's how to speed things up. First, keep your bedtime and wake-up time consistent. Try to go to bed at the same time every night and wake up at the same time every morning, even on weekends. This helps your body establish a regular pattern. Second, use light to your advantage. Light is a powerful signal for your circadian rhythm. When you wake up in the morning, open your curtains or blinds immediately. If possible, go outside for a few minutes. Morning sunlight tells your brain it's time to be alert. If you wake up before sunrise or it's dark outside, you can use bright indoor lights for 20 to 30 minutes. Third, avoid things that disrupt sleep. Don't take naps during the day, and stay away from coffee or caffeinated drinks in the afternoon and evening. Also, reduce your screen time before bed. The blue light from phones and computers can make it harder to fall asleep. But wait, there's more you can do. Let's talk about what you eat and how you move. Your eating and exercise habits also affect your adjustment. Try to eat breakfast soon after waking up, and keep your mealtimes regular. Avoid heavy meals right before bedtime. Consistent mealtimes help your metabolism synchronize with your new sleep schedule. Exercise is another excellent tool. Morning or afternoon workouts can help you feel more awake and improve your mood. If you exercise in the morning, you also get the benefit of natural light exposure. However, avoid vigorous exercise close to bedtime, as it can be too stimulating. When you feel tired after the time change, you might crave sugary snacks or extra coffee. Instead, try going outside for a short walk. Fresh air and light naturally increase your alertness without affecting your sleep later. And here's something bigger: it's not just about sleep. The time change affects more than just your sleep. Shorter days mean less sunlight exposure, which can impact your mood and energy levels. Sunlight helps your brain produce serotonin, a chemical that supports good mood. When daylight decreases, some people experience the winter blues. They feel less energetic or motivated. For some individuals, this becomes more serious. A condition called seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, can develop during late fall and winter. People with SAD experience persistent sadness, low energy, and changes in appetite and sleep patterns. Speaking of families, let's shift to the little ones. If you have children, consistency is especially important. Stick with familiar bedtime routines like bath time, story time, and lights out. Don't introduce new or longer naps, as this can make nighttime sleep more difficult. In the mornings, open the window shades and turn on lights as soon as your children wake up. Try to get them outside briefly before school. This early light exposure helps reset their internal clocks. If your child starts going to bed earlier than usual, gradually shift bedtime by 10 to 15 minutes over several nights. One last thing before we wrap up: know when it's time to get extra help. Finally, it's important to know when to ask for help. If you still feel tired, can't sleep well, or feel sad after 2 weeks, talk to your doctor. Chronic sleep problems can affect your heart health, immune system, and mental well-being. Your healthcare provider can check for sleep disorders or seasonal affective disorder and recommend appropriate treatment. Now, let's take a closer look at some key vocabulary and phrases from today's topic. These will help you talk about sleep and health like a native speaker. First, let's talk about the phrase fall back. In the title, we saw fell back. That's the past tense. Fall back means to move backward or return to an earlier time. We use it especially for daylight saving time. And there's a super helpful saying to remember: spring forward, fall back. In spring, we move the clocks forward 1 hour. In fall, or autumn, we move them back. The words spring and fall actually help us remember which way to go. Next, a really important term: circadian rhythm. This comes from Latin: circa means about, and diem means a day. So, your circadian rhythm is your body's natural 24-hour cycle. We often say the time change disrupts your circadian rhythm, because it throws off your internal clock. Here's a useful chunk: wide awake. When you're wide awake, you're completely alert, no sleepiness at all. We use wide to really emphasize it. For example, I was wide awake at midnight, but totally exhausted in the morning. You could also say fully awake, but wide awake sounds more natural. Now, let's touch on grammar. We said, most people need a few days to adjust. This is about a process that takes time. When we want to show how long something has been going on, we use the present perfect. Like, I have felt tired for 3 days, or she has struggled with sleep since the time change. Pay attention to for and since. For is for duration, like for a week. Since is for a starting point, like since Sunday. Let's also look at some common collocations with sleep. These are word pairs that go together naturally. 1. Fall asleep equals start sleeping. 2. Sleep quality equals how well you sleep. 3. Sleep patterns equals your usual sleep habits. 4. Sleep debt equals the total lack of sleep you built up. 5. Sleep disorder equals a medical problem that affects sleep. Super useful. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope these tips help you adjust better the next time the clocks change. Remember, good sleep is essential for your health and happiness. Here on Ladies Show English, we share English lessons through real-world topics like health, food, travel, business, technology, and environment news. Our goal is to help you learn practical English that connects to your daily life and current events. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Leave a comment below telling me, how do you adjust when the time changes? What helps you sleep better? See you in the next video. Until then, sleep well and keep learning.